Hi guys, I'm Larry the Butcher. Yeah, I know it's been a while. I'm gonna do a beer review. I haven't done one of those in a while. It's not a craft beer. It's a macro beer. And it's from Sleemen's. Steeped Coffee Ale. Now, I did a quick Google search and Sleemen's not a small company. And maybe at some point I'll do an episode on Sleemen breweries. It's a very interesting story on their history, their closing, and their resurrection. And they have a Niagara connection, which, you know, I'm from Niagara Falls, so it makes sense. So I went on the Sleemen website, and here, because I was gonna actually do this stuff before I started filming, and tell you all about the beer. And I can tell you all about the beer based on what's here, and let's read that for a second. When it comes to brewing, there's steeped in tradition, and then there's steeped in beer. Lucky for you, oh, I need glasses. Lucky for you, we bring both in our new, remarkably smooth Sleemen Steeped Coffee Ale. Kick back and enjoy the warm aroma and clean finish that only a brew steeped with 100% Arabica bean coffee can provide. Now, okay, so I looked on their website. It has nothing like this written on the website, which would be interesting, especially if, you know, you're a group of guys at a bar using your phones saying, we want to try something different. So that's a strike for Sleemen. And Sleemen's a big company. They're part of Sapporo, which is a Japanese brewer. That's actually pretty good. I've had it. It's pretty good. If you guys remember way back, I did an episode where I did tea-infused beer. And get away from that, Alex! Alex, get away from the light! Away from the light! Up. Say hi. Hi. Bye. Say hi. Hi. Say bye. Bye. Alright, there you go. So I want to try the beer now. It's going to be a quick video. And you know, it would have been great to know what type of Arabica beans. Are they roasted at the Sleemen Brewery? Are they brought in from a renowned company? Are they from Colombia or Jamaica or the Dominican or from Morocco? Or there could have been so much more of a story here that they could have done. And keep in mind, I haven't had this beer yet. I'm looking forward to it because you guys know I love coffee. Yeah, there really isn't a whole lot. Like, you know, does that say coffee to you? That's just maple syrup to me. What do you guys think? And since 1834, that's when Sleemen got their start. So, it's got a bit of a head. Okay, so where was I? Ta-ta! This is why I have trouble making videos. Actually, let's talk about that. 2018 is going to end in like 3 days. 3 days? 5 days? 4 days. 2018 is about to end. I think all year I only did four videos. So, from April until a week ago, I think I had 7 days off? About 7 days off. Yeah, I was working almost 7 days a week. I don't feel any further ahead in doing it, but... you weren't working, you made sure you were working. Yeah. So, I had 4 days off to go to Mid-Ohio to the IndyCar race, and I had a blast. What a great track. If you're a race fan, go to that track. It's actually a competitor's track. It's not a spectator's track. And you know, there was a good 50, 60,000 people there, which was, I think, surprised everyone, including IndyCar. And I'm hoping to go again because they're talking about bumping for next year. That's going to be awesome. I don't know. I know I spoke briefly about my knee trouble, and I'll include a few photos here. I had a torn meniscus, and it doesn't sound like a big deal, but the chronic pain and the excruciating pain that could happen at a moment's notice was enough to the point where I would go to work, I would come home, I would either help cook dinner or eat dinner, take my boys to swimming lessons, pick up my daughter, and go to bed. And that's been my life for almost over a year, maybe a year and a half. So I had the procedure done last week. I looked into getting it done in the US. It's about a $3,000 procedure, and Canadian healthcare would have paid for a certain percentage of that. And every time I got frustrated and started looking into it, I'd get a call saying, okay, come in and get this done, where there's a glimmer of hope that it's going to get done, and then it doesn't. And well, it's finally done. I have soreness, I have tightness in my leg, I have a bruise the size of Rhode Island in my inner thigh, but the limp is almost gone. I'm feeling a lot better. Will I be running again in a week? Probably not. Will I be running in 2019? Yeah. So that's where we are, and hopefully now that the chronic pain is going away and I can focus on other things rather than pain, I can start making videos again. Steeped coffee. It's the consistency of coffee. And you guys know I love coffee. I had to finish dinner for everyone. That's why. Oh. Had space. Well, I get the hoppiness from it. So, see, and it doesn't say what type of hops it uses. But again, Sleemen is not a craft brewer. They don't make, I doubt if they make their own hops. They probably import them from like Turkey or wherever. Well, I guess the Cascade region is big on making hops. So it's very, it's very opaque. This is how your government operates. Cheers. I am getting no coffee. I don't taste any coffee in that whatsoever. That being said, I plan on building a brewmaker's kit. And I hope to take you guys all along the way, and we'll make, 2 or 5 gallon batches of certain ones. And adding coffee to a beer, it wouldn't be a beer because, beer has 4 ingredients: water, hops, barley, and yeast. Anything else isn't a beer legally. This reminds me of a slightly stronger Alexander Keith's. This is how Alexander Keith's should actually taste. Because Alexander Keith's claims to be an India Pale Ale, but it's not. It's not. Maybe the original recipe was back in the 1820s when Keith's Brewery set up shop, or whenever he set up shop in Halifax and exported India Pale Ale across the world, because hops was a preservative, is a preservative. This may be a one-time beer. It's not. I'm not going wow. There are people that will. No, I'm not getting any coffee. It's dark like coffee, but then again, how much coffee do you put into a beer to get it to be prominent over the natural hoppy flavor or the barley or whatever you're using to make your beer? Yeah, I'd probably have this again. Just I won't seek it out. Sleemen makes some very good beers that they wouldn't have gotten as big as they are if it wasn't for that. I'm thinking maybe during the last hopping process, or when you're heating up your wort, that you would mix the coffee in there and you would have it circulate. Again, that's something I need. I've been watching videos. I've got 10 minutes of battery life left. So we should finish this. So this is Sleemen steeped coffee beer. If you like coffee, if you like beer, you might like this. Cheers, friends. We'll see you later. Like this episode, comment down below. If you're from Sleemen breweries, maybe you can add a little more to what's in this beer. I have 5 more Sleemen beers to try, so we'll go through them. I have a couple interesting ones too. I'll see you guys later. I love you all. Bye. Like, subscribe, comment, share. I haven't done this in a while.